Yo, what's up guys? If you want a shout out or if you just want to support your boy, make sure you hit that like on this video. Subscribe, turn post notifications on. Lastly, click the link in the description below to download the app that is sponsoring me. All you have to do is download the app and then use it for a couple of minutes and you're good. After you've done all that, make sure you commented, I download the app, and you're done. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys, it's Prince Charming. Today we're gonna be checking out 10 real people who look like cartoon characters. So I don't know, if somebody compares you to a cartoon character, will you take that as an insult or will you take it as a compliment? I guess it just has to depend on the character they compare you to. Like, you know, if somebody says you look like Hey Arnold, that's probably not a compliment. Peter Griffin, not a compliment at all, you know. Don't forget to hit me with a like on this video, guys. Subscribe and turn your notifications on so you never miss a post. Go ahead and comment, what cartoon character do you think you look like? Me personally, like, come on guys, I already know y'all finna say any blackface character in any old cartoon show because of my lips and my skin color and whatnot. Go ahead and say it, doesn't offend me. Enough of me talking though, let's go ahead and check out these 10 real people who look like kids' cartoon characters. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Coming in at number 10, we have Cartman. So I'm sure you guys all know South Park, and I used to watch this so much back when I was younger.
I did
don't
too,
really
come
watch
on
it
guys.
Now. But if you ever have watched it, then you'll remember the character Cartman. And he was like the main character and probably the funniest one. Well, one day a guy was in a bus just going from A to B, and then he looks to his left and bam, South Park has become real. Because the real
that is the
Cartman was sitting right next to him. Damn, I probably
outfit
think I was
and
high or
everything.
something. Because this guy looks and dresses exactly like Cartman. And you guys are probably wondering if he did this on purpose.
He did.
I don't think it is. I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to a fancy dress party because he's just reading a book on the bus. And he's not drawing any attention to himself. He's just
That's
reading
way too much of a
I doubt
coincidence.
he would do this on purpose anyway because it's probably not a good thing to look like Cartman. And this photo was posted on Reddit back in 2012 and it got like 11 million views in just a few days.
Ooh.
What do you guys think? Is this a crazy coincidence or on purpose?
I need to mess with Reddit.
Mario and Luigi. So I know the one before may have been on purpose or maybe not, but there is no way this one is on purpose. And this one is of everyone's favorite video game brothers, Mario and Luigi. That's not just a video game, that's a cartoon too, you fuck. Well, who cares? Nah, but seriously, I had to
It's
put
a
this one on
game,
because of how
not a
crazy
cartoon.
and realistic this is. So the story behind this one is basically a guy was sitting in a diner and then he looks out of the window and sees these two guys and they're workers of some kind, maybe plumbers, who knows. But this is so coincidental because
that
there's
is
a short guy
them
with a mustache in red for Mario and a tall guy in green for Luigi. And this photo went viral back in 2008. And
Mario and Luigi.
It's fake and on purpose, but I really don't think that this is on purpose. Because let's be honest, I don't think these guys are really the type to play Mario Brothers. And also guys, comment who you prefer playing as most when you were young. For me, it was actually Luigi. I know, I'm weird.
No, honestly, Luigi was the better character. Just because if you play with Luigi, he jumps higher, he's quicker, he's more nimble than Mario. The only thing Mario had over Luigi was Mario was the title character. That's it. Every time you had a chance to pick Luigi, you would pick Luigi because he's better.
But coming up next, we have Shrek.
That's an insult. Do not say I look like Shrek.
So this
I'll
one is
hit
such a meme and stuff now, and I know when some people are called Shrek, it's kind of like an insult. For
It
example,
is.
over in the UK, we have soccer player Wayne Rooney, and he is always called Shrek, but compared to the guy you're about to see, he looks nothing like Shrek. And that is this guy. Okay, I'm joking, guys.
Okay,
it's
I was about
actually
to say.
this guy. And this guy was a
Oh!
French wrestler, and he was called Maurice Tillet, but his stage name was the French Angel, or the world's ugliest man, which I think is kind of mean. And this
That
guy
is
definitely
mean.
not on purpose because he was around back in the 1950s. And obviously that was way before Shrek was even invented. And this guy was actually mocked the whole time for looking like Shrek, but I think he used it to his advantage to be like scary to his wrestling opponents. And he was a really famous wrestler back then, but unfortunately he died in 1954 because of a heart failure. But I
Poor
had to
guy.
put this one on this video because he looks so much like Shrek, it's insane. So coming up next, we have Up. So I'm sure you guys know the Disney film Up.
I
With the
do,
old
never
guy and the
watched
fat
it, though.
kid and the flying
I
house.
need to watch
You know
it.
that one. But yeah, it turns out that the old man in this has a real life person who looks exactly like him. And here he is.
Tyler
I'm just kidding,
Oakley.
guys. I'm gonna show you the real one in just a second. And I know some of you might be like,
You got a
well, the
hearing?
old guy could look like that. But guys, hear me out because if you look at this,
That's
Disney character,
him!
he's got an unusually big nose,
That's
big
him!
mouth, and really
Oh,
square
gosh.
glasses. And it turns out this one guy's granddad actually looks exactly like him. And as I said before, he has the big red nose, the square glasses, and the wide mouth. And I just think
This
this
is
such
him
an
in the
insane
flesh.
coincidence. And what's funny is I don't
What's
think
his
I'd really
name, old
notice this
man?
guy if I walked past him in the street. But when you look at them side by side, you can see they're pretty much identical. And honestly, I thought this
That
could be
nose,
faked or
bro.
photoshopped at first, but I checked it out.
Someone
and
hit you in that
no, this
snozzer?
one is totally real.
I don't know what your name is. I'm gonna call you Tim. Tim, you need to get your check because Disney literally just created a character off of your appearance didn't cut you a check. That's what they did to Juno, the girl who played Juno in The Last of Us. Well, not the girl who played Juno in The Last of Us. The girl who played Juno in the movie Juno, who looks like the girl from Last of Us. Get your check, because they're out here creating people off of your appearances and not paying you. Nah, get your check.
So coming up next, we have Elsa. So I'm sure you guys all know the film Frozen.
Yes, we do.
I haven't actually seen it, but I know it's so popular. And the main character in Frozen is called Elsa. And no, guys, I'm not going to show you one of those Elsa versus Spider-Man videos. I'm actually going to show you a real-life woman who looks exactly like Elsa from Frozen. And this girl was just walking around a store in America with her
she's so
friend,
pretty.
And her friend pointed out that she looked really similar to the Elsa cardboard cutout that was on display selling the DVD.
Oh, wow.
So she stood next to it and her friend took a photo for fun, but it ended up going completely viral because of how much of a coincidence this is. And I mean, they are really similar, like they have the same makeup.
They do look like each other.
And she can even do that eyebrow thing. If only she dyed her hair, then she could look exactly the same as her. Well, guys, she didn't dye her hair, but after it went viral, she did actually post another photo, but this time wearing the outfit for Elsa.
Baby girl.
If this girl doesn't go as Elsa for Halloween, then she's really missing out. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, what's this girl's Instagram? And guys, I can tell you that right now it's at Anna Faith XOXO.
Look at how much followers she has.
As you can see, this photo absolutely blew up her modeling career because she has almost 800,000 followers on Instagram right now.
Good for you.
Next, guys, we have Peter Griffin. So we all know Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and he's basically a normal looking guy. He's just like a fat man with a white shirt, glasses, and green trousers. But even though he is kind of normal, this guy still blew my mind because of how much he looks like him. And I don't think this one is on purpose or anything, but it's like he's fooling around in a friend's bedroom. This guy literally went out to a nightclub like this, and I'm pretty sure this was
who goes to the club with green pants?
Invented. And I mean, it's not just his clothes, it's his face too. Like, he looks exactly the same as Peter Griffin. The only thing this guy doesn't have is balls for a chin. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys think this is on purpose or not, because I think this is totally real, and who knows, maybe Peter Griffin is based off this guy.
Hopefully he didn't do that purposely, because he really does look like Peter Griffin in the cut. But come on, who buys green pants? Like, Peter Griffin, I do not know where you got your fashion sense from. You should have just bought some denims. Denim.
But anyway, coming up next, we have Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders.
So you guys all know that annoying neighbor, Ned Flanders, from The Simpsons. Well, one guy in America had a real Ned Flanders as his neighbor, and his neighbor basically looked exactly the same as Ned. He had the same haircut, mustache, and glasses. And one day, he was in a pink shirt and a green jumper. So it was literally the exact doppelganger of Ned Flanders. And even though this one was kind of set up because his neighbor told him to put the clothes on, he still has the same face and glasses and hair. So this is still a crazy coincidence. Like, if they ever did a live action movie for The Simpsons, they have to use this guy. And around the internet, there's a ton of people who say people look like Ned Flanders.
Yeah, okay, he looks a little bit like Ned.
Come on, this guy doesn't look anything like him. But even though some of the other comparisons are a little bit better, this one is obviously the most accurate. I mean, the only thing that can make this guy look even more like Ned is if he had yellow skin.
Hey, neighbor.
There you go, guys. I just made the closest thing to Ned Flanders you're ever gonna see. So coming up next, we have Rapunzel. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know the Disney movie Tangled, which is basically like a modern version of Rapunzel, which is a really old story. But yeah, the main character of Tangled is called Rapunzel, where basically a girl is locked in a tower, so she grows her hair really long, and then a prince or something comes and saves her. I don't really know, to be honest. And it turns out that this girl here with insanely long hair looks exactly like her.
She is pretty.
Especially when she's dressed up and has grown out her hair. And this was part of a photo shoot showing what Disney princesses would look like in real life. So yeah, obviously this one isn't just a coincidence because she's in a costume and she's got grown out hair, but apparently the hair is real. I mean, damn, she must have had to grow her hair for years just for that one photo. And this girl is
some long hair
who has a ton of followers on Instagram. So yeah, guys, even though this one is set up, it's still pretty cool and so realistic.
I do not know how people can grow their hair out for that long. I get needy for a haircut after a year, bro. Like, that's the maximum I can really grow my hair out for. But to be fair though, I've been growing out my hair for almost a year. No, about a year so far. Yeah, I have been growing out my hair for almost a year. So this is how my hair looks after a year. So I hope you guys like it, because this is probably the longest it's gonna be, honestly.
But coming up next, we have Ratatouille. So you guys all know that Disney movie with the rat who can cook.
This movie was vile.
Here's the rat in real life. Okay, guys,
they had a rat
the real Ratatouille character is
gourmet
the boy from the movie, and this guy was just at a mall with a friend, kind of like the story from the real life Elsa from before. But anyway, they walked past the Ratatouille DVD, and his friend took a photo of him with the DVD cover cover because he looks exactly like the guy in the movie.
He does.
I mean, this guy really does. He has the same nose and the same kind of
same
red skin,
nose,
and even the
same
exact
hair.
same hair color and style. And this photo went viral because of the insane coincidence. And what's crazy about this one is that it isn't the clothes or anything like that. This
It's
guy
how
just
he
naturally
looks.
looks exactly like the guy from Ratatouille. And apparently this guy never noticed that he looked exactly like the guy from Ratatouille before this went totally viral, before his friend pointed it out. I don't know how he didn't notice that first thing, because to be honest, when I
never
first
watched
saw this image,
Ratatouille.
before I even saw what DVD he was holding, I was already like, wow, this guy looks exactly like the guy from Ratatouille. But anyway, coming up last, we have Johnny Bravo. So I remember this
would be
so
kind of a
much
compliment.
because it was so
Kind
good.
of.
And if any of you guys were born in the 90s, then I'm sure you guys will remember Johnny Bravo. And this wasn't a coincidence. This guy just really looks like him. He's got the same glasses, hair,
gosh.
and kind of clothes. And if you guys don't know, Johnny Bravo is so vain. And by the looks of this guy's hair and him taking a selfie,
yes.
he is too. And you might think, well, okay, this guy does look pretty strong, but not as strong as Johnny Bravo. Well, that photo was taken a while ago before he started working out a lot, and this is him now. I mean, is this man even human?
That's
he
not
looks
him.
insanely big. I'm pretty sure Johnny Bravo himself would even be scared of this guy.
That was it for that video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Man, oh man, that guy was huge. That guy who was Johnny Bravo, guys. I do not want to be fighting him. Like, if he grabs my girl's butt, that's your girl now. No, not seriously. Future girlfriend, if you're ever watching this, I didn't mean that joke. You know, I'll always fight for you. I'll always fight for your rights. But don't forget to hit me with a like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to reply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.